Hey guys, how are you all? Hope so you all are doing well. Okay, so let's start the story without any further conversation. Minjin is doing Minjin is doing his preparations for exams as he have exam tomorrow. When Hannah come and see him, Minjin is a kid who don't talk much with anyone except his friends in school or Yoongi Jimin. Hannah go. Minjin see her, but he stays silent and continue to do her work. Hannah see the notebook and then look at Minjin. Hannah take his color pencils. Minjin say, Minjin, this is my. Give me back. Minjin said, and Hannah sighed as no. She start to create. Minjin, don't do this. He said that try to take his color pencils back, but she him. Minjin, who on the end his also start to Jimin come while running. He becomes shocked to see this. Jimin Minjun, what happens? Sumi also come and she Hana. Jimin, what happens? Minjun, she my color pencils and when I said give me back she me. He said and Jimin become worse. Sumi, how can you sit? My Hana can't do anything. You tell me, Hana. I don't do anything, mom. I promise. Sumi, see, she don't do anything. My Hana don't. Jimin teach something to him. It's too. Jimin look at Minjin. No, Minjin don't. No matter what. Jimin, Minjin, come with me. Jimin make and from there. Sumi see all this and start to and stare and look at Hannah. She roll her eyes as she know Hannah must do something. How can she agree with this? So she take Hannah and also go upstairs. It's evening when Yoongi come home. Minjin tried to run but he can't much. Yoongi noticed. Yoongi, what happens, buddy? He sit on the couch and Minjin sit. Minjin I he tell and Yoongi on his eyebrow. Yoongi, where is your mom on that time, huh? Jimin, he is in the kitchen making snacks for me. Yoongi, how can he be so? Yoongi, his and see the small on his Yoongi, Jimin. He his name and everyone come. Jimin also come while running. Jimin, what happens, Yoongi? Yoongi see him. Yoongi, what is this, Jimin? He show him and Jimin both are kids, Yoongi. Yoongi, I am not saying that. I am not saying that. Why don't you his Jimin, he don't show me before. Even I asked him, but he don't do. Yoongi, and you believe he's a kid. He must be. He must become Jimin. I don't expect this. I don't expect this from you. Why you be so? He said, and Jimin feel. Yoongi, how can I even got to know when he don't tell me? Yoongi, you are his. You need to check this. At least complete this duty of yours. Jimin is so he know Yoongi is tired. That's why he's behaving like this. But he's feeling. But he stays silent. Sumi gave him a glass of water. Minjin mom asked me and mama also check if I have any. But I place my hand here so mama don't. As it's he explained. Check करके नहीं आराम से सकता. He explained and Jungi heard. He felt by what he said and how much he said to Jimin. Yoongi see Yoongi sign as he know he the situation. Jimin go from there. Yoongi, I think I the situation. What you said, buddy? Mention you, mama. Yoongi, you don't worry. With you. He said and Minjin nodded. He go upstairs. So Jimin is so you don't said anything, but still he become Yoongi. You think I don't said anything. I literally him. So me this is not Yoongi Hyung. You don't know what's the called. She said with eyes and Yoongi san. Yoongi, well you go in your room and take rest. He said and go upstairs. Sumi hold Chana hand and she go upstairs. Yoongi also go upstairs to see Jimin like he the things. Okay. Hmm. Uh-huh. Jimin sit on. Jimin sit on the bed while he know Yoongi don't spend 10 minutes without him. But still it's Jimin come Yoongi come in the room and see Jimin. He went toward him and sit in front of him. Yoongi sighed as he know he the situation. Yoongi Minnie. Jimin look away while Yoongi first stop. Please, you know well I don't like in your eyes. Jimin gave him glare. Yoongi, I mean I know I am the reason you are, but still me I come home after a long day. And when I do, I see Minjin. You know well how much I you and Minjin. Okay, Jimin. So it means you me. I know I don't deserve, as I doubt on your skills to be. So please, I just said this. Jimin see him, and he can see Yoongi is already and also now also being a good of course him. Jimin, I do, but you better not do this again, he said. Yoongi nodded. Yoongi, alright, I will be careful, but please me Jimin, I do. Yoongi his and Jimin also both Yoongi sign and as he is also so tired and feeling peace like this. Jimin, I also be careful now on in Minjin matter. Yoongi, you are already enough. It's me who doubt on your skills. Jimin sign as no. Jimin, it's okay. Yoongi smiled to Yoongi smiled to see him he on his forehead. Yoongi, I don't know what I do to got you. Jimin, well you must do good work, he said. And both chuckled lightly, and then the door opened. Jimin see Minjin. Yoongi, hey buddy, you here? Minjin come. Minjin, sorry. Jimin looked at him, being confused. Minjin, I hide my from you, he said. And both go at his cuteness. Yoongi, hey buddy, it's okay, but you don't do this again, okay? Next time. They sit on they sit on the dining table, enjoying their dinner. Yoongi, you have exam tomorrow, buddy. You have exam. Minjun, yes. Yoongi, so how's your preparations for your exams? Minjun, it's so good. I learn everything. I learn I learn whole ABC. Yoongi, that's good. So we give you surprise if you got good marks in your exams, he said. And Minjin became excited. Minjin, really? Yoongi nodded and Jimin smiled to see them. Jimin, Sumi, don't Hana go school? He asked as and she signed. Sumi, no, She don't go school till now. Jimin, why? He asked, being worried. Sumi, I try, but his Jimin nodded. Sumi, thank you so much. Sumi, thank you so much. You no need to do all this, Jimin. It's okay, Sumi. Education is important. And for today kids, it's so much. Their exams done, and then she also take admission. Sumi nodded. Hannah, I don't go school. She said, Dan. She said, Dan, Jimin, see her. Sumi stays silent, Hannah. Hannah, no, I study. Jimin stays silent as and Minjun continued to do his dinner. Jimin, Minjun, eat properly. Minjun, I am Mama. He said, Dan. They done from doing their dinner. Jimin, good. Now go and sleep. Minjun, can you tell me story, please? Jimin, alright. I come in your room. Go. Tomorrow, Jimin, I have a important meeting tomorrow. Jimin nodded. Jimin, it means you don't go to pick Minjun from school. Yoongi, no, I don't. I sent driver. Jimin, okay. Jimin, go upstairs to see Minjun. Yoongi started to scroll through his phone. And Sumi, Yoongi Hyun, can I ask you something? Yoongi ask. His voice, his eyes is okay. So your uni is feeling sleepy. I know it's not new for you all, but I always feel sleepy. I am Yoongi biased girl, so Yoongi's girl, so this happens with me. Hmm. Okay. So can I join from tomorrow? Yoongi, yeah, you can. He said, and she become happy. Sumi, thank you so much. She said, being happy, and Yoongi nodded, and then he go upstairs. Sumi, so now finally I can spend time with him more. She become so excited to know this, and she also go. "Mm, okay, Jimin come in. Jimin come in the room, and Yoongi see him. He go and sit beside him. Yoongi places head and his Jimin start to caressing his hairs, and Yoongi turn. He hides in his face, and Jimin, don't do, Yoongi. I told you many times, but you don't listen me. Why? Yoongi, what I do? Jimin, when the work come, I become Jimin. But you have to see your also. Yoongi, I know one thing. Jimin, everything is fine until you are with me. Jimin smiled to hear it. Jimin, I am here for you. I am always here for you. Yoongi holds his hand. Alright, the thing is like this. Your universe sleep anytime. Hmm. Okay. So I don't do voiceover on this text. You all read by yourself, and you all know the reason why don't I do voiceover on these types of texts. I am really feeling so sleepy, and the counts is too much to bear. All right. Jimmy look into his eyes. Both are so they can. And Jimin, true, Jimin whisper, and Jungi and Jimin both with Jungi turn. Jimin is and there. Now he whisper, and Jimin chuckled to see him. Jimin, Jungi, you are alright. Next day as usual, same routine. Minjun already go. Driver drop him. Jimin sees Sumi come downstairs. She's looking like she goes somewhere as she's already. Jimin, you are going somewhere, he said while serving breakfast as she. Okay, full Yoongi come downstairs. He sit on the chair. Jimin serve him the breakfast. Me I I have to when I have to join office. She said. Then Jimin stopped. He looked at Yoongi with a questionable eyes. Yoongi, oh yeah, I forget to tell you she is joining office from tomorrow today. Jimin, why? You're being Hmm. He don't know why, but he personally don't sue me at all. Jimin, why you want to join office so suddenly, Sumi? Sumi, I don't want to be on you both. Jimin, you are not. You no need to do any job. Jimin, no, I want. Sumi, no, I want to do. Jimin, okay then if you can do job, you can stay. Also, I mean, why don't you stay in a different apartment? Hmm. Okay, so Jimin said truth. I will sleep like this if I. Yoongi looked at Jimin being shocked and Jimin's never talked with anyone like this before. Yoongi, Jimin? Jimin looked at him. Jimin, what? What I am, what I am saying, Yoongi. And it's true. If she really wants to be, then she can do truly the way it happens. So me, that's why I said I want to do jobs so no one a woman like at all. Jimin, I don't said this, Sumi. Yoongi stays silent, Jimin. Jimin look at him. Jimin, I don't said anything. Yoongi, we talk later, he said softly, and Jimin stays silent. Jimin, no, Yoongi somewhere understand his point. Yoongi, the topic here, you can join office from today. I don't want, and he stand up, grab his phone. Yoongi, I try to come home early. He said and go. Jimin, alright, her who get up. It's been enough 4 years they are together. Jimin can see by a single eye how they are saying there. So Jimin understand also, but he know Yoongi is with him, so no matter what happens, he don't care. All right. Hmm. It's night. Jimin is in the room, in living room. As Yoongi don't come home till now, and that's me also. It's not like Jimin don't Yoongi. Jimin don't. That's me. Outside is the highway, and Yoongi phone is. Jimin told him so many times. He kept his phone charged, but our Yoongi don't understand ever. The door opened suddenly. Yoongi come home. He is and Jimin see went toward him, but he stopped when he sees Sumi is also. Yoongi see Jimin have so much questions to ask in his mind, and is right to ask. And Yoongi give answer. Jimin, you okay? Jimin went to him. Okay, that's why I am sorry. My phone is also. Jimin sign. Jimin go and fresh up. I bring dinner for you. Yoongi nodded. He go upstairs. Jimin see her. Jimin, you also go and serve you. Jimin, you also go. I said maid to serve you the dinner. She he said and go. So we also go upstairs or what he can do. There is something which we don't know. Jimin come in. Jimin come in the room. He played with the dinner he placed on the table and went to Yoongi, who sit on the bed, dry his hairs, and Jimin, don't you keep your phone, Yoongi, I forget. He murmured, and Jimin also him and in front of him. This Jimin, okay. Yoongi, so you miss me, Jimin? What if I said I do, Yoongi? Me too, Jimin. Why she come with you? Why she come with you, Yoongi? Yoongi signed. Yoongi, she were coming, but the start, so she come with me. Find a okay. Hmm. If I sound, I don't want she stay here, but for her, Yoongi, do whatever you want, but said her. Go, Jimin said in a final tone. Yoongi, I understand you, but I don't do. It's not so easy, Jimin. Why, Yoongi? How can I give her or something like this for some days? I, I think something. Jimin, see him. Jimin, well, leave this. Do dinner, Yoongi. You don't do dinner, right, Jimin? I was waiting for you, Yoongi. You no need to do this many, you know. Okay.